Hi, I'm Hadif.
Hi, I'm Daniel Iman.
Hi, my name is Zahiruddin.
Hi, my name is Arif.
Hi, my name is Aiman. Case Study 1, Mr. Nataraj and Mr. Bhavan.
Alpha Private Limited is a pharmaceutical and healthcare company that manufacture and distribute product for more than 10 worldwide companies.
Character on the left side is Mir Nataraj as the regional manager, and the character on the right side is Mir Bhavan as the sales representative.
One day, one of the important customer, Good Health Hospital, called Mr. Nataraj and complained about Mr. Bhavan's effectiveness in his job and asked for Mr. Bhavan to be removed from the company or they will not be doing any business with them anymore.
Mr. Nataraj thought, in an internal inquiry, Mr. Nataraj found that the real reason was personal differences between Mr. Bhavan and the hospital superintendents. Thought number 2. Good Health Hospital is a major customer and give a good business. Losing the hospital is not an option. Therefore, the demand of the hospital have been made. Thought number 3. The track record of Mr. Bhavan was good and he was liked within the company. Dismissing him or even transferring him to a new region was affect the morale of the workforce.
Option 1. I will move Mr. Bhavan to a new and more important project. Develop new business in the newly formed sub-region. Good Health Hospital will have no problem with the new sales representative. Advantage. If Mr. Nataraj replaces Mr. Bhavan with a new staff, he will be able to keep Mr. Bhavan's position and maintains excellent ties of Alpha Private Limited and Good Health Hospital with no embarrassment, and as a result, he will not lose the customer. Disadvantages. Mr. Bhavan would have to get used to the new department and start from the beginning again. So, Mr. Bhavan might be upset and get stressed. This will affect his career.
Option 2, Mr. Bhavan is loyal and hardworking. I need to keep people like him even if it means losing customers. The advantage is Alpha Private Limited may not have to suffer the consequences of losing the outstanding and unproblematic employee like Mr. Bhavan, because it may be chaotic and difficult for Mr. Nataraj to find another employee as good as Mr. Bhavan. The disadvantage is Good Health Hospital may disengage and disassociate with Alpha Private Limited as a key client, causing Alpha to lose the opportunity to acquire and receive good business deals in the future.
Solution. I will try to get Mir Bhavan and the hospital superintendent together for discussion and try to compromise over the differences. Advantage. We will not do a reckless decision if we know both sides' story. And disadvantage is the possibility of the hospital superintendent turning down the request for a meeting to investigate the matter is high.
Case Study 2.
The Food for the Children NGO and Minister of Education.
Food for the Children NGO based in the UK provide food grains and powdered milk to families where children are at risk of malnourishment or starvation.
Sarah, as the representative of Food for the Children, came to negotiate the agreement with Education Minister.
The Minister of Education in Papua New Guinea has approved the involvement of the school system in this project for 8 years, but every year the process of approval has become more cumbersome and drawn out.
Sarah suspected that the minister was expecting a bribe by postponing the food distribution process. Local school official. The local school official are eager for the food supplies and assure Sarah that they can distribute the food on their own with or without the minister's approval.
Sarah sends an email to the executive committee in London requesting instruction on what she should do. The food has to be supplied within the next several days before the monsoon came.
What should Sarah do? Option 1. Sarah should just go and distribute the food without the minister's approval. The advantage is the children would get the food on time before the monsoon comes so that they don't get malnourished. The disadvantage is if the minister finds out that Sarah distributed the food without their permission, she might get punished by the minister.
Sarah waits for the minister's approval before supplying the food to the children. The advantage: Sarah will not get in any trouble, and she can make a good relationship with the Minister of Education. And for the disadvantage, the children will suffer from hunger while waiting for the food approval that was delayed by the minister.
The solution is use the power of social media to go viral by spreading information about child malnutrition in Papua to Yua. The advantage is the Minister of Education will recognize the problem and take immediate action. And the disadvantage is the relationship between the NGO and the Minister of Education will be a mess.
My news is going viral. What should I do? I need to find a solution as soon as possible. I need to approve the request as soon as possible before the Prime Minister take an action. I apologize for delaying the request for the food distribution to the children. You may now deliver the food to the people of Papua Tuyua.